So this is it all down here. So it's like around here, so we need to get over here. So down to 56 and then up 374.
You could probably take 272.
272.
Old Man's Cave. Old Man's Cave. Old Man's Cave. Old Man's Cave.
Car! Currently we are at Cedar Falls in Hocking Hills, Ohio. We're going to go down and see Cedar Falls, and then we're going to make a hike, about a 2-mile trek to Old Man's Cave.
That's an old granite rock, originated in the year 1776, same year that our America was born. It's been here for over 200 years. It was just formed here. It actually, it was part of an asteroid that came, or no, a meteoroid came and crashed through Earth, and that was part of it.
So some of these trees could be older than the rock.
That's true, yes. The rock is newer, yes. In geological senses, yes.
Okay.
Thank you. This bridge is a natural forming bridge that was here when the cave was originated, built by the Native Americans. You can tell by the stonework here.
It was natural, but built by Native Americans.
Yes. You can tell by this this nice green tint. This symbolizes the forest around us, and the concrete symbolizes rock and earth. This area has been closed ever since 1996, when a group of teenagers came down. They stayed under here. It was a camp. They called it Camp Crystal Lake. There was a masked murderer. His name was Jason Voorhees, and he came and he murdered all of them. So they closed this area down because they don't want Jason to, I mean, he still might be around. They don't want him to get any more people. So that is why this is closed now.
Is it also haunted?
Yes, it's haunted by, there's a guy, a few years back, he had these like claws. He made these claws, and he actually, when you fall asleep, he goes into your dreams, and he can kill you. His name's Fred Krueger. The locals here burned him in an incinerator, but he came back, and that's how he haunts your dreams, and that's why this area is closed.
Here's Coffin Rock. Back in the early 1800s, when the Salem witch trials were going on, the local townspeople were tied to this rock if they were accused of being witches. And if they rotted in the sun, then they were accused, and it actually proved that they were witches, and they were to be dealt with accordingly. This water is the same water that ran through here many years ago when the witch trials were going on here in Hocking Hills. This is Queer Creek. It's the early Galpertskis who came to Ohio. This used to be a island facility built by Mr. John Hammond. You may remember discovered the genetic engineering of dinosaurs. They would go around into these caves and they would find amber. And inside of this amber were mosquitoes. Inside of the mosquitoes was dino DNA. And they used frog DNA from South African frogs to splice the missing gene sequences. You may remember they made a little movie about it back in 1998, directed by Steven Spielberg. Actually, it was 93, sorry. And that's the little dino episode. You know, movies embellish things, but yeah. It's the new book, everybody. Queer Creek. If you follow me, we'll continue the tour up these steps, which were built by the Native Americans back in the 1600s. These trees, guys, these trees right here, all of these were planted by Johnny Appleseed when he was doing his world tour of the New World here. Right here, this is peat moss planted by Sir Peter. He was the king of England back in 1655, He came over to the New World, planted all this moss, and what it does is it brings moisture and meteorological temperature conditions to the gorge here. So that's all I have to say about that. Actually came here to find the Fountain of Youth, the infamous Fountain of Youth. They did never find it, but they say that it does reside somewhere in one of these caves. Could be right under there. That could have been a sign. Did anyone else see that? Whoa! Pretty cool. This sandstone. The Egyptians used it back when they were building the pyramids of Giza. Cleopatra once walked this same path leading down to the river to grab water for thirst.
They're real high.
Did we hear the water bottle? The only fountain here in the world, pure urea. Everybody who pees around this area just falls down this waterfall. Pure urea. John's gonna snap his ankle. Over there all the time. How many pay-per-views? All right.
Todd, you have Microsoft Office? But I need to.
Yep.
Can I just pee in here?
This is true life.